What a time to be a Georgia fan. What a time to be a Georgia fan. Something has to change, man. I'm not lying. Something needs to change, bro. There's no way we should have lost to Ole Miss. Should have been no way we lost to Ole Miss. I mean, straight up the gate, bro. Why? I'm just gonna say it because OG told me to do it. I ain't even gonna play the rant button, but the play calling, it's horrible. I'm gonna have to be real, bro. It's horrible. We're so predictable as an offense. Y'all don't even understand. We're so predictable as an offense. All you got to do is just put a man up. If they throwing that 2-yard hitch or 2-yard out route or run out to the running back, just put a man up there. They know we're going to run the ball up the middle. I mean, there's nothing we do that's different on this offense, bro. Nothing. I mean, straight out the gate, bro. Like every single time we play a game, I mean, we're not scoring on offense in the first half. We're not doing anything different to try to make ourselves unpredictable. I mean, I stopped watching after 3 minutes that left in the game, and they just had a sack, a strip sack. I mean, it's so Georgia's offense, bro. I'm not trying to go on a tangent because I'm not the type to get pissed off because we deserve this loss. We do. We do. Carson don't know what's going on out there. He does not know what's going on out there. He does not.
He ain't really. He's not an NFL quarterback.
I'm not gonna slander my QB. I love my QB, but he just does not know what's going on out there. It was a play.
Gotta be real. I'm saying we gotta be real. We
gotta be real though.
Hey, Carson Beck, it's just not as advertised, man. It's just one. Let's not even bring up NFL into the conversation because it's just like, man, this is something. He really cannot make all the throws, and it's just like his offense just looks vanilla.
It do.
Like very vanilla. It's bland.
It does.
It's just like it's like if Georgia gets behind like 2 scores, that's it.
Right. And there's been a few times this season we've been down by a lot, and we came back and almost either won or won.
Now,
let me look at the score right now.
It's 25-10.
It's 25-10 right now.
Yeah, and then that's pretty much going to be the game because Ole Miss is just going to sit on that ball.
We got beat by Ole Miss. And I mean, they won the game. Congratulations, Ole Miss. They deserve to win. I'm not even talking about the defense yet. I'm talking about the offense. The offense just needs to stop being so vanilla. I mean, the play calling. Like I said earlier, the 2-yard pitch route to the running back every single time. And then giving the ball to Cash Jones. I'm not saying Cash Jones is bad, but you have to have ETN or freaking Nate Frazier out there, bro. You can't just keep giving the ball to a third string running back. You just can't. If he's not a starter, if he's not, the source that you go to on first and second down, why of all games this game you put him as like the running back that has a lot of carry? I think he has the most carries in the game. Let me look.
All I know is that this SEC race is tight as well as the ACC race, man. It's like what I kind of said before. We don't even need to kind of bring up who gets in these little playoff bracket or whatnot, because it looks like it's about to be a battle for these last like 3 weeks of college football. at like 3 to 4 weeks, and then when he gets to championship week, man.
Now it's 28-10. Just to let y'all know, it's 28-10. All right. So for right now, Carson Beck, 18 of 28, 163, 1 touchdown. Now it's gonna change because they're gonna try to get their yards. They're gonna try to get some scrimmage drill, or they're probably gonna put the backup in. I don't know. Nate Frazier, 12 carries, 47 yards, a touchdown. Why not give him at least 7, 8, 9 more carries, right? You know what I'm saying? Why not give ETN? Why was ETN sitting out most of the game? If he's hurt, I get it. But why was he sitting out most of the game?
They said he got some nagging injury that they didn't want to really play him on. So,
okay. Dylan Bell, 1 carry, 12 yards. Arian Smith, 1 carry, no yards. The whole team itself has 70 yards rushing. Lovett had led us in receiving. And let me see how many sacks that Ole Miss has now. They have it on here. We have 2 fumbles, 2, 3, 4 sacks in the game. And guess what? We didn't forget Carson throwing another pick in the game. Another pick in the game. It's ridiculous, bro. 6 games where you thrown 12 picks. 6 picks. It's insane, bro. Like I said, bro, this offense got to change up. I'm not here to blame Bobo. Well, I'm gonna say it like this: Bobo's play calling compared to Todd Monken, we would have killed Ole Miss with Todd Monken's offense. But we have to work with what we have to work with. He just got sacked again, by the way, I think. Yep, he just got sacked again. 5 sacks in the game?
Shout out to Ole Miss defense.
Shout out to Ole Miss defense, for real.
They came with a plan, man. They said, we don't believe this boy can carve us up and outthrow us. We are going to send 5 to 6 pressure, and we're going to run twists and stunts all day. And we're going to have a various amount of people rotate on that defensive line, and they got them.
Right.
They got him. And it's just like, we talked about it on the phone, D. There was like one play where it seemed that if Georgia wanted to mount a comeback, it was now.
Right.
Georgia wanted to mount a comeback, it was now. And that was, y'all was in the red zone, 3rd down. Kirby probably said, need a play that can score. We need a shot to the end zone. Offensive coordinator did his job, called it up. Something that the defense wasn't familiar with, back under the center.
Mm-hmm.
Play action pass. He got Anderson running a pulse route. What happens?
He misses. He just doesn't look at his direction at all.
He didn't look at his direction at all. If he did, if he did and didn't hit it, then that's just Carson saying, I don't trust my arm to make that throw. And let me tell you, that's an NFL routine throw. So it's just like, I'm not too sure what the hell Miles Kiper is seeing where he says this is like a top quarterback in the draft. To be honest with you, as an NFL quarterback, I question kind of where. That's just me, though.
I mean, we got our tail whooped today. I'm not gonna lie. I've already said enough about Carson, but this dude has become a turnover machine this season. He really has become a turnover machine this season. And it's not to slander him. Like I said, I love my QB at the end of the day. And I believe we could beat Tennessee next week. Even with this loss, I still feel like we could beat Tennessee. That's not me being biased. But look.
I just know it.
What's that?
Nah, I'm going to let you finish. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, but I know we can't beat. And he turned the ball over again.
Damn. It's like 3 back-to-back turnovers. And things like 2 turnovers from him. He had 2 fumbles alone. I feel like he got more fumbles than that. Yeah, he's a turnover machine. He's been a turnover machine. I feel like Carson has at least 3 fumbles. Maybe even 4. Because I know they recovered 2. But as a team, Georgia had at least maybe 5 fumbles in that game.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. They have 4.
4 fumbles. 2 from Carson, 2 from Frazier. Yeah, that's not winning football, bro.
Yeah, it ain't. Sadly, like I said, we still in the playoff hunt. You're still in the playoff hunt.
Yeah, the SEC is tight though, man.
Yeah, but
the race is tight. That championship game counts as a game too towards that playoffs, man. So
you right.
Remember how they kind of. So it's just like it's tight. The SEC is really tight, man.
Right.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Let's see.
Y'all
played more SEC games than a lot of people, but starting to catch up because Tennessee plays Mississippi State tonight. Check now. Ole Miss gets probably their 5th or 6th win in the SEC after only having like a 5 total games.
They have their 4th. They're gonna have their 4th win in the conference.
Yeah. So let's see. Ole Miss will be 4-2.
Mm-hmm.
The conference, so y'all be 5-2.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all are ahead because y'all played more games.
Right.
Basically.
Right.
When one of these bye weeks happen.
Mm-hmm.
People, I'm just saying that the SEC is just shaking up. If you ain't a college football fan now, I suggest you watch these past 3. You're gonna see some crazy football, man. You're gonna see some desperation type football too. We might even see an onside kick.
We may.
Within like the 3rd or 4th, or the beginning of the 4th quarter.
We may, for real.
That type, man.
For real. Well, Georgia, yeah. Offense, they just got to recuperate and get ready for Tennessee next week. Tennessee is tough too. They're gonna have to find a way. You know what I'm saying? With the offense being the way it is, with the play calling, they got to change. They got to switch up that play calling. Ridiculously enough, the game just ended 7-2.
It's like Colorado. We're towards the Big 12 too, man.
Yeah, they are. I'm not gonna forget about the defense, right? All right, defense. The defense just gotta. That sucks to see. It sucks to see this, but the defense gotta really. They got something they need to fix. I don't know what's with the defense of last year compared to this year. I don't know if Glenn Schumann was the defense coordinator of last year. He might have been, but it's just a lot of talent to be wasting.
I think the defense, yeah.
A lot of talent to be wasted. Why, when we are playing, why is no one guarding the middle of the field? Why is no one guarding the middle of the field? Huh?
I'll put it like this. When it comes to Georgia defense, the middle of the field is going to be open at certain times in the game, man. I think Georgia defense is not bad. It's just that the fact they can't overcome turnovers.
They really can't.
They just can't. I really think y'all defense is fine. Now, you can nitpick all you want. They did kind of get, they basically did get driven on pretty much the game or whatnot.
Right.
And I don't know if that's play call issues or player issues. I do question why is Malachi Starks playing free safety and only playing flat corner. I really don't get that. I don't see why we just don't put him on the best wide receiver.
I don't know.
I honestly feel like that's just getting too cute. I technically just don't get that.
I'm gonna say like this: they got KJ Bolden back there, and so he's a freshman. Starks is a junior, probably going in his probably gonna go in the draft. He's gonna be a top 10 draft pick. A top 15 draft pick. Go get that bread, brother. But they gotta use him. They gotta use him in ways that's they need to just do what they did 2 years ago. He made a name of himself versus Oregon by just playing his main position, guarding the best lineman, guarding the best player, and protecting the sticks on the backside of the field. And man, I'm sorry. I don't know how to speak right now because I didn't expect to lose to Ole Miss. But man, like,
hey man, look, it ain't like Ole Miss was a bad team, D.
they're not a bad team, but I was thinking that, bro, we could dominate. We had a better team than them. That's what I thought. But
hey man, that's what you thought. But can I say this?
You can say
Georgia fans. The reality is, are y'all a dominant team? Is the question to be asked. And I feel like y'all know the answer now, just for where we're at the season.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it like this: games like Texas, Clemson, all those games that we playing up to standard. I said this. We're playing up to par with them. But teams like Florida, teams like let me think. Teams like Florida, teams like look one more time. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. I gotta make sure I'm saying something that teams like my Auburn in this first half. Teams like Kentucky.
Yeah.
Alabama, of course, Alabama. At the earlier time, we were a good team. We'll see tonight. We know when they play LSU. And teams like Mississippi State play low. We play low to standards. So I don't know what it is. Could it be, the play calling for the defense? Could it be the off? Like how I feel about the offense. We have no. We just need to draft better. We just need to not draft better, but we just need to recruit better players, man. None of the players on the team is trash. None of them are. But imagine if we got 5-star receivers. Imagine if we were like out there like Alabama getting 5-star receivers just to, what I'm saying, when the new ones come out or when the ones go to the draft, we have more depth on our team. You know what I'm saying? We always getting 5-star running backs, and we're always getting 5-star D linemen and stuff like that. But we can never go after a 5-star tight end or a 5-star receiver. And if I was to look at 247 Sports right now, I promise you, I can guarantee you there's no 4-star, there's no 5-star receiver that we have right now. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong. I know we got a 5-star tight end. I just saw we had a 5-star tight end on our recruiting board. But we need to get more. We need to get more talent on the receiving core. We need to get more talent on the cornerbacks. I mean, Ellis Robinson. Why is he not playing? Why is Ellis Robinson not playing? He's a 5-star. He's a 5-star supposed to be playing this year. Came to Georgia. Has not really played any games yet. You know what I'm saying? Like we have to get more talent. Defense got to lock in better. And offense got to stop being so vanilla. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I know I said I was gonna rant and tangent, but I'm gonna keep it PG. I don't like to get angry over losses. This ain't 2010. I mean, this ain't 2013 me where I was just crying over this stuff, over losses. But I mean, I'll tell you what, bro. Ole Miss. You deserve it. You deserve it. You are a contender. You should be in the playoff hunt. But
hey, man, we keep talking about playoffs, man, but the playoffs are decided by basically who's the champion and who's the runner-up in the championship game, man. And then all other spots kind of fill out to whoever kind of finds their way.
Right.
So there's so many spots left, man. So right. It's just like the tight race in the SEC. I don't think, we can all say no team can afford to lose, but just how it looks, and when we get to rivalry week, somebody's going to lose again. Yeah. So, hey, man, we'll be here basically next week doing the podcast, giving updates about what the standings look like. Because, man, before we say anything about playoffs or playoff teams, man, there can only be so many SEC teams in the playoff, D. And it's really going to come down to who's the two champions.
Right.
Who's going to be the championship game and who's going to be the runner-up of that championship game. That's all I got to say.
I'll say it like this. If they did have divisions and we lost that game, Tennessee would probably be winning right. No. Tennessee would probably be winning right now if there was the East. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. And then we will be second. But no divisions, no excuses. Just a loss on our belt. Man, we got to play Tennessee. It's going to be a tough game next week. It's going to be a very tough game. So we got to regroup, and figure out what's the problems. Try to lower the turnovers, even if we can. And go Dawgs at the end of the day. Ain't nothing changing. I ain't gonna give up on my team. But we gonna need to recuperate. We gonna need some serious recuperation next week. Because otherwise, hell, we might as well just play for nothing right now. You know what I'm saying? But yep, podcast, it sucks to lose. But never give up on your team. Do not ever say that your team. I mean, I'm not a favorite. This is not my favorite team anymore. I still love Georgia. Love Georgia since I've watched Georgia first time. So that being said, podcast, thank y'all so much for watching. It hurts. And if y'all watch this video and y'all are Ole Miss fans, y'all come on in and yap it up. Like I said, y'all won. I didn't make no video about y'all saying that y'all are, I didn't post it. But yeah, at least I'll eat my crow and move on. So at the end of the day, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share. And we're out.